Wake up, Israel News, Chris Judah. There's judgment all over the land, fam. There's judgment all over the land, fam. I mean, all over the land. And before I even do this, I'm just gonna show a little bit. Take a look at this video right here. Make sure I gotta watch it because, like I said, Hangouts will knock out my people off of my screen share. So let's go here, right? Mozambique got hit hard, fam. Hard. Let's take a look at this, all right? Shalom, we'll just wake up Israel News with Chris Judah. And judgment is getting widespread and it's getting very intense now. Look at all that, fam. Indonesia.
Inilah markas Angkatan Udara Jayapura, hampir rata dengan tanah.
Mungkin langsung tak simpen dengan akun Google orang bagus.
You look at that. Have you guys noticed how much judgment Indonesia been going through? Venezuela, California. I'm sorry, China. Iran has been catching hell. Would you look at that? Nebraska. What is that? Pause. I gotta make sure y'all stay with me because Google Hangouts will disconnect of my YouTube family. This is what you call a UFO cloak. A UFO cloak in clouds right here. They don't talk about it much, but this is what you call a UFO cloak in clouds, okay? It's all type of, it's right by a volcano. These things always be by mountains like this, right? I don't know if it's a volcano or not, but that's how UFOs are. They be cloaked in clouds and they be shaped. And you can see the shape, the outline of the UFO. And people brush it off like, oh, it's a nice cloud. No, that's a UFO that manifested within the clouds. It's like camouflage, but if you awaken, you know the chariot that's been showing up on these radars, then this is what they call a UFO is cloaked in clouds. That's a perfect example. See, okay, Fuji volcano, they always be by, whenever you see a volcano erupt, it's always UFO right above it. They never, it will be a light orb going around the mountain, all of a sudden it erupts. They always catch it on video, but but they never point it out. But every time you see a volcano erupt, pay attention to the orb, the light source that's flying around it. That's a UFO making that stuff erupt like that.
Okay, people, before you start saying it's just because we've got cameras that we can see these events and it looks like or appears like we've got more of these things going on. Actually, you're wrong. Science says that you're wrong. I know Chris put out a few charts.
Guys, take a look at this graph. Now, we showed you this the other week, and it shows a massive increase in natural disasters since 1900s. So what we are seeing now is not normal. It's not just the weather, or it's just nature. God created the weather, and God created nature. So when we see this huge increase in disasters, then God is telling us something through the weather, and we need to take notice. Now, guys, if this is the first time you've seen one of our compilations, then please take a look at the other ones. The playlist link is in the description box below. And we started this new batch about 3 months ago, and the part you've just seen is part 15. So when you look at them all together, it's a real eye-opener. Now, on top of that, guys, be aware that what we're showing you is just a snippet of what is going on daily around the world. And the Bible tells us things will get.
These are two Gentiles. They call themselves two preachers, right? And they have pretty good stuff on here. There's so much stuff going on right now. It make your head. Let me check to see if you guys with me. Strange events. Strange events going on every day. Every time you turn around, there are strange events.
Monday.com. Even a controversial ad campaign. Your strategy, get your ad banned from television. Next, choose a famous person.
Flooding face a new threat from more rain. The region is bracing for a new round of flooding as rivers in 40 locations rise to historic levels. Flood watches and warnings are in effect in more than a dozen states. At least 3 deaths are blamed on the disaster. More than 70 cities in Nebraska are under emergency declarations today. This is the worst flooding the state has seen in at least half a century.
Record high rivers turn small Midwest towns into islands. Often Air Force Base near Omaha under feet of water. Entire parking lots submerged. In Nebraska, extreme flooding cut off communities across the state as water raced in. Some homeowners have been stranded for days.
I can't believe how much water came in. It's insane.
Heavy rain and significant snow. This disaster the region has seen in decades. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Illinois also hit hard. River gauge is there near or above flood stage. National Guards pulling people and to safety. Strangers also pitching in.
This is what Nebraskans do. We pull up our britches and we help each other.
Since Sunday.
We put up our bridges and help you. That's why black people pull yourself up by the bootstraps, right? But they don't want to give you a damn job when you fill out an application. So they help you out, which is they will try to do. Tribes need to help each other out. It's our tribe that has a problem with that. Hold on, fam, man. I just want to see this computer gonna act right when I'm on with y'all. You know, it has a mind of its own. Oh my God, I'm trying to see what do I want to pull up. I want you to look at this and read this, what I'm about to say. You guys still here with me? Hey, drop my black butt again. Did you see that? Did you see what happened? As soon as I said Deuteronomy 28:37, that you will become thing hard, a byword and an object of ridicule. Nigga. Byword mean nigga. That's you'll become a slanderous word, okay? That's Deuteronomy 28:27. Let's go right here. So I just want to do something real quick. It's amazing, man. They knocked me offline a lot. Okay. Hope you're still there. Hope you guys still can hear me. I guess I'm still here, and you still here, and we is here as one big family. I tell you what, my people, I'm at a loss for words right now with Facebook, okay? I'm sorry, YouTube. But let's watch these videos.
Among Midwest farms, addicts estimated more than $400 million worth of livestock could be impacted by the flooding.
We just had a short time to get essentials and dogs and us out the door. But the important stuff we got, and the rest will have to be replaced.
Many who were able to return to their homes yesterday discovered they've lost everything.
I'm just kind of in a fog. I really don't know what we're going to do, but all you can do is pull up your bootstraps and start over, I guess.
There you go again with the bootstraps.
Historic flooding, quick to move in, and now slow to move out.
As the waters here slowly start to recede, states south of the region could be next. River flooding is likely in the coming weeks as the floodwaters head downstream toward the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay, this happens outside.
Make sure y'all here with me. Yeah.
Lots of people set up. Lots of Missouri. There's no water and there's no.
Hold on 1 second, man. Wow.
A magnitude 5.5 earthquake struck western Turkey's Denizli on Wednesday morning. Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority said that the earthquake struck the Acıpayam district at 9:34 a.m. local time at a depth of 11.3 kilometers. The quake was also felt in the neighboring provinces of Izmir and Antalya. Acıpayam mayor said that there is no loss of life or wounded, but there are reports that some wooden houses have been damaged. He added that precautions are being taken to avoid further structural damage that may result from aftershocks. Reports also say that 3 aftershocks measuring magnitude 4.8, 4.5 and 4.2 were recorded following the earthquake. Turkey lies on 2 major fault lines and earthquakes are frequent. In 1999, a magnitude 7.4 earthquake killed more than 17,000 people in northwestern Turkey.
Well, Cyclone Trevor is continuing to carve its path of destruction across the Cape York Peninsula. It's now about 60 kilometres southeast of Weipa and Aurukun, and those towns are now on alert as it makes its way towards the Gulf of Carpentaria. It's dropped down to a Category 1 storm, but it's still packing a punch, around 95 kilometre winds, and it's expected to re-intensify as it hits the Gulf. But those townships of Lockhart and Cohen, they're now in the recovery phase after getting smashed by Cyclone Trevor last night. The Lockhart River catchment area there, they received over 300 mils of rain in just 24 hours. Over 200 of that was in just 6 hours. And those areas, both Lockhart and Cohen, are still without power more than 24 hours later. Ergon Energy crews are waiting to get in there, but they can't. The roads north of Cooktown, where we are cut off by floodwaters. The only way in is by air, but the airstrip and much of Lockhart itself is still recovering. Trees are strewn everywhere. Some of them have fallen on cars, and some of them have impacted on homes. Now, SES crews are on standby in Cairns, waiting to fly out to get into the Lockhart River region to help with the recovery process. But Cyclone Trevor isn't finished yet. When it does hit the Gulf of Carpentaria, it's expected to pick up a lot of energy again. and become a Category 4 cyclone by the time it hits the Northern Territory on Saturday.
Would you look at that? China, Moab.
就是今天早上6点半左右的时候，我去宽装窗户的时候，就发现那个其实是冰雹，就我手上呢也被砸了好几下，特别的疼。
受西南气流影响，19日6时至8时，基平线出现雷阵雨，局部地区泛有冰雹，大风天气。县城观测站观测到冰雹最大直径30毫米，最大堆积厚度28厘米，为近30年来最大一次冰雹，实属罕见。
Otras cosas, hace unos minutos el volcán Popocatépetl registró una fuerte explosión con salida de material incandescente, muy llamativa. Esta imagen, mucha gente nos está preguntando que se sintieron los efectos en la Ciudad de México. Bueno, pues esto fue fundamentalmente en la zona de Puebla, Protección Civil de ese estado.
The whole world is Babylon. Isaiah 47, prediction of Babylon's fall. Come down, virgin daughter of Babylon, and sit in the dust, for your days of sitting on the throne have ended, O daughter of Babylonia. Never again will you be the lovely princess, tender and delicate. Take heavy milestones and grind flour. Remove your veil and strip off your robe. Expose yourself to public view. You will be naked and burdened with shame. I will take vengeance against you without pity. Our Redeemer, whose name is the Lord of the heavens, Most High Yah, is the Holy One of Israel. Oh, beautiful Babylon, sitting there in darkness and silence. Never again will you be known as the Queen of Kingdoms. For I was angry with my chosen people, which is the Hebrew Israelites that came over in the slave ships, and punished them by letting them fall into your hands, Babylon, Edomite, Moab, Ishmaelites. But you, Babylon, showed them no mercy. You oppressed even the elderly. You see how these cops go in these people's homes and pull the guns out on the old folks and the kids? Have you seen that? The Dominican brother just stumped this old lady on the train. Yeah, he got Edomite blood. His culture, he might be a Hebrew bloodline, but his culture was straight up Edom. You said I will reign forever as queen of the world. That was Babylon. That was what America said. You did not reflect on your actions or think about their consequences. America never thinks about what she does, right? YouTube cut me off as soon as I said something about Deuteronomy 28:37. A byword is meaning nigga. It cut me straight off, fam. And I keep seeing this spinning in the corner, and I hope you guys are getting the message. But let's keep looking at the video. That was Isaiah 47 off the top, if you want to read it. The whole Isaiah and Jeremiah is good books.
Le pide a la población tomar precauciones, pero pues por la caída de ceniza que pudiera generar esta explosión. David León, el coordinador nacional de protección civil, señaló que a pesar de la fuerte explosión, el semáforo de alerta volcánica se mantiene en amarillo fase 2.
Where is the line between protecting a community and censoring it?
In my view, everything in science can be questioned. This dish full of disease-producing...
The Greater Good is a documentary challenging the scientific consensus that vaccines are safe
While it includes some mainstream scientists, is there an epidemic of autism? I think the answer to that question is probably no. It's one of at least 5 films that Amazon apparently pulled from its popular streaming video service after being contacted by Congressman Adam Schiff.
They did take steps to de-emphasize the misinformation. It made them harder to find and harder to get. Yes, and you know, maybe that's the right balance.
Amazon declined to comment or even confirm the move, but it came hours after Schiff sent an open letter calling on the company to stop surfacing and recommending content that discourages parents from vaccinating their children.
What makes you comfortable having these tech companies decide what should rise and what should be suppressed? Well, you know, it is. I can't say that I am all that comfortable with that idea, but I think here, where you're talking about an immediate threat to public health, or where you're talking about a very strong scientific consensus, I think that cuts in favor of the exercise of social responsibility.
We're slipping ever closer to tyranny, and these tech giants are the ones who are really driving the bus.
Leslie Manukian, a producer behind The Greater Good, says the film had been viewed more than 10 million times, mostly online, where she claims companies have now adjusted their algorithms to reduce the movie's visibility.
We have not heard a word from Amazon. We've never heard a word from Facebook, never heard a word from YouTube, never heard a word from Google or any of these giant tech companies who are systematically censoring us.
Facebook has pledged to...
I got a word for you. You saw it. Let me finish reading. Isaiah 47. All right. This is verse 8. Listen to this. You pleasure loving kingdom, living at ease and feeling secure. You feel at ease and secure, but all of a sudden, your Social Security is about to run out. No health care. You have no more allies. You low birth rates. Money's getting real low in the economy right now. You feel very arrogant and secure, right? Babylon, let me keep reading. You say, I am the only one, and there is no other. Hey, I'm the only one now. I'm the only United States say I'm the only one and no other. We are a great, strong kingdom. And the Most High bring you down to your damn knees. Let me see. You say, I am the only one and there is no other. I will never be a widow or lose my children. You about to lose a lot of kids, buddy. Well, both these things will come upon you in a moment. Widowhood and the loss of your children. Yes, these calamities will come upon you despite all your witchcraft and your magic. You know, there's some witches out here that pray for America to win war. I think it was witches over there in Russia praying, make sure you guys said, that Putin enemies will fail. So you got all these white witches and these European witches, that's their God. They praying and they fast when they pray. So they on their job, they doing their devilish job when they fast and they pray. And these spirits be attacking a lot of people. These spirits really attack black people. Because when you pray against America's enemy, which is the Most High, you have to pray against the Most High's children because we belong to the Most High. The Hebrew Israelites, right? So they praying against us with diseases, all kind of calamities, man. You felt secure in your wickedness. No one sees me, you said. That's why police can shoot you in a drop of a hat. I'm done with this video. I'm done with this video. I'm done with this video, okay? Hope you guys are still here with me. Phil from the Vibe Show. I think it was this right here. Let's see what he's talking about. I'm gonna read that again if you guys are still there. Oh, what this story is cool, wicked right here. What did he say? It was a guy who apologized. Let me go back and find this. I gotta just see some. Just look at Phil stuff. All this stuff he got. Women speaks out after being attacked by Edomite, violent Edomite, Aaron Brotherhood. They do all these things, and like you say, you felt secure in your wickedness. No one sees me, you said. That's why they shoot you in the streets. Like, nobody gonna do that to me. I can shoot a nigga, and then don't worry about it. I will get away with it. You know, even if you do see me, you know, people like, well, tell police to wear cams. Well, you just gonna kill a brother with a cam. That's all. Like Stephen Darby said, it don't make no difference if they got a cam or not. They still gonna kill you, with or without a camera. They don't care. Even when they visible, they think they're invisible. It ain't going to where I want to go to, but hey, let's proceed. Let's proceed. All right. Let's go to this right here. Put my face on there. You still there? Okay. Hail to the line of Judah. Keep reading. But your wisdom and knowledge will have led you astray. And you said, I am the only one and there's no other. So disaster will overtake you and you won't be able to charm it away. All these floods is not going to stop. All these plagues is not. 6,000 more diseases have came into the European nation. They can't explain it. They say it's 6,000 new diseases. No, it's not diseases. It's 6,000. You guys still with me? It's 6,000 new plagues. They can't get rid of it. You ain't gonna be. Your arrogance has got you in a whole shitload of trouble, Esau. And it got us in trouble too. The Hebrew Israelites too. Can't let us off the hook like we ain't done nothing. Okay, a catastrophic will strike you suddenly, one for which you are not prepared. We are not prepared for a EMP, a earthquake, which I said earthquake will hit Atlanta and New York. A tragic earthquake will hit. Tragic. Now use your magical charms. You know, Esau always tries to charm his way out of things. Like, come on, Russia, let's not go to war. You know, we are buddies, man. We are the same tribe. Come on, man. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry that my officer killed your son. You know, I'm sorry. You know, my condolences. You know, let's all be. We're in the same community. Let's all just work together. Let's just, you know, no, but you can't talk your way out of this ass whooping. Now, let's go. Now use your magical charms. Use the spells you have worked at all these years. You use all your spells and your witchcraft just to turn Negroes against each other. You turn black Jamaicans, the Bahamas, and Africans and Indians against black people in America. Huh? Hispanics come over here. They get a free ride on the civil rights that our people fought for. You tell them, don't lead them, don't mess with those black folks. They're no good. Look at that line. Fearless, man. That's what you say. So what about, is your magic still working now, Esau? Huh? Your witches brew, abracadabra do. You see something. Maybe you can make someone afraid of you. Maybe you will do some good. Use the spells you have worked at all these years. Maybe they will do some good. Maybe they can come maybe they can make someone afraid of you. All the advice you receive has made you tired. Where are all your astrologers? Huh? Those stargazers who make predictions each month. Hey, you a Libra. Oh, you a Geo. You a Gemini. Oh, yeah, you will get money tomorrow. Oh, you gonna make. Oh, you need somebody like a Leo. You need somebody who's just firm. You know, it's just like you, saying, you know, type of spirit. You outgoing. You easy going. You creative and all that silly witchcraft crap. Do not look at don't look at the stars for your future. The Most High said it in the Old Testament, and He said it again today. His word stands. His words don't be edited. He don't edit His words out. All right. Stop being that Leo and Gemini and Libra, all that stupid shit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Don't even do it. It's witchcraft. Let's go. Let them stand up and save you from what the future holds. You hear that? Where are all your astrologers? Those stargazers looking up in the clouds and looking at stars and, you know, at your future, who make prediction each month, right? You know, fortune tellers and all that silliness. Let them stand up and save you from what the future holds. Then, if you look at, if that's your gods, that's your idols, the stargazers, your future tellers. But they are like they are like straw burning in a fire. They cannot save themselves from the flame. You will get no help from them at all. Their help is no place to sit for warmth. And all your friends, those with whom you've done business since childhood, will go their own ways, turning a deaf ear to your cries. Meaning, if you guys still here with me, I hope you are, family. Because it says that, and all your friends, those with whom you've done business with since childhood, will go their own ways, turn a deaf ear to your cries. Babylonia, Edomites, government. China don't want to be bothered with you. North Korea don't want to be bothered with you. Russia damn sure don't want to be bothered with you. Iran don't like you. Saudi Arabia playing defensive, but they don't like you either. You're holding Japan hostage. Look at that line. Fearless, man. Nobody like America no more. You got a couple of twos and fews that's on their side, but nobody is going to get down and ride like Bonnie and Clyde on this devil when the Most High come and destroy everybody in sight. He's here. Let's keep reading, family. I want to read since they messed up on the video, let's have a little Bible study for a minute. Now, God's stubborn people. Now, I'm going to talk about the Hebrew Israelites, how we could be a stiff-necked, stubborn. My grandmother used to tell me this. She used to say these exact words. Listen to me carefully. My grandmother would have been 100. She died in 2008, 11 years ago. She was 93 when she died. She would have been 100. She was 93 and 4 years old. 5, because her birthday is in May. She used to say these words about black people. She said, you can't tell a nigga shit. I hate to use those words, but we are very stiff-necked when it comes to truth, knowledge, and understanding on what we're supposed to be doing and not be doing. So God's stubborn people. Isaiah 48. Listen to me, O family of Jacob, Israel, you who are called by the name of Israel and born into the family of Judah. Hail to the line of Judah. Look at that. Are you still with me, family? I hope. Let me make sure. It's say the broadcasters keep going. Let's keep it moving, all right? You don't keep your promises. Even though you call yourself the holy city and talk about depending on the God of Israel, the Most High Yah, whose name is the Lord of heaven armies. Long ago, I told you what was going to happen. Then suddenly I took action. Talking about Deuteronomy, right? Talking about Deuteronomy. Right. It's right. God already seen the future was coming. And all my predictions came, all his predictions came, the Most High predictions, because he's the only stargazer that we should look upon. Not no psychic, preacher, pastor, bishop, anybody. You look at the Most High. Because nobody will save us but him. Now, For I know how stubborn and obstinate you are. Your necks are as unbending as iron. Your heads are as hard as bronze. That is why I told you what would happen. I told you beforehand what I was going to do, Most High said. Then you could never say my idols did it. My wooden image, that cross, wood and stone, that Caesar Borgia Jesus, Mona Lisa looking Jesus, that Edomite Jesus in Brazil, that stone craft in Mecca, that Edomite Jesus in Brazil. That's why all those floods in Brazil, because that's an idol that the Most High do not want his people to worship. You have heard my predictions and seen. Okay, my bad. Then you could say my idols did it. Oh, you want to blame my idols now? My wooden image in metal, God commanded it to happen. You have heard my predictions and seen them fulfilled, but you refuse to admit it. Now I will tell you new things, secrets you have not yet heard. They are brand new, not things from the past. So you cannot say we knew that all the time. It's going to sneak up on us, but it's already have done it. Yes, I will tell you of things that are entirely new, things you have never heard of before. For I know so well that traitors. For I know so well what traitors you are. You know we are some stiff-necked, two-faced jackals. The Hebrew Israelites, it is, right? You have been rebels from birth, huh? I was born in the hood. I was born ready. All that silliness, and so when stuff hit the fan, you running behind your mama. Let me see. Yet, for my own sake and for the honor of my name, I will hold back my anger and not wipe you out completely, Israel. Israel. He could have wiped us out slavery could have wiped us out long ago. Just look at the Indians. Look at them. You ready for more? I have refined you, but not as silver is refined. Rather, I have refined you in the furnace of suffering. I will rescue you for my sake. Yes, for my own sake. The Most High have saved our behinds because he want to keep his word. He don't want the enemy, the Esau, them to be like, oh, I thought they had a God. I guess not. He done his work on us, the Most High. He punished us, but he gonna say, okay, I punish you. But he wouldn't. The Most High, our Father, would not let Esau make a mockery out of him, calling him a liar, taking back his word, what he had promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Here we go. I will rescue you for my sake. Yes, for my own sake. I would not let my reputation be tarnished. You see, I just said that. He would not let his reputation be tarnished. And I would not share my glory with any idols, especially that white, Edomite, European, antichrist. Huh? Some of these house Negroes save you. You can't take the sun, low birth rates. I get old sunspots and stuff. Those are the idols. Not even just the Art Kelly is an idol. Okay. Michael Jackson, Prince, we always have idols. And the idols seem like they kiss the Ashkenazi Jews, the producers behind, and end up getting punished at the end of the day. As soon as Prince got his loyalties, wiped them out. Let's keep going. freedom from Babylon. Are you guys still there with me? Because these videos, I got to read some stuff. I share a lot of videos, but we need some content. So this is Isaiah. Isaiah is a 1-2 knockout punch for the Bible, hands down. Like I said, pick up the Bible and read it sometime. You'll love it. Pick up the Bible and read it. You will love it. Babylon, freedom from Babylon. All right? Listen to me, O family of Jacob, Israel, my chosen one. I alone am God, the Most High Yah, the first and the last. It was my hand that led the foundation of the earth, my right hand that spread out to the heavens above. When I called out the stars, they all appear just like that in order. Have any of your idols ever told you this? Have R. Kelly told you this? Cardi B, who just said that she used to drug men to have sex with them and take their money. She admitted it. This feminist movement, they ain't saying about her, but they want to him up Bill Cosby, who's about 199 years old. These people are your idols, and they are going down with Edom. All right, let's go. When I call out stars, they all appear in order. Have your idols told you that? Come, all of you, and listen. The Lord has chosen Cyrus as his ally. He will use him to put an end to the empire of Babylon and destroy the Babylonian armies. I have said it. I am calling Cyrus. I will send him on this errand, and it will help him succeed. Come closer and listen to this. From the beginning, I have told you plainly what will happen. And now the sovereign Lord, the Most High, and his Spirit have sent me with this message. This is what the Lord says, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord, your God, Most High, who teaches you what is good for you and leads you along the path you should follow. Oh, that you had listened to my commands, then you would have had peace flowing like a gentle river, and righteousness rolling over like waves in the sea. Your descendants would have been like the sands along the seashore, 2 minute account. There would have been no need for your destruction or for cutting off your family name. Yet even now, be free from your captivity. Leave Babylon and the Babylonians. Sing out this message. Shout it to the ends of the earth. The Lord has redeemed his servants, the people of Israel. They were not thirsty when he led them through the desert. He divided the rock, and water gushed out of them to drink. But there is no peace for the wicked, says the Most High Yah. Pick up the Bible sometime and read it. You'll love it. The Most High is not playing with these Edomites. The Most High is not playing with these Edomites. Okay? He ain't playing with us either. Black man got shot down for a parking spot by a white Edomite, and now he paralyzed from the waist down, or the waist up, so one of them, waist down or whatever. He forgave that guy. He forgave that Duke, that John Wayne guy. I'm a personal trainer as well. I'm a fitness guy, man. So when he said that, this guy young, I'm 42 years old. He's younger than me. He said he forgive the guy for shooting him. And you know, black folks, we don't forgive each other for jack. We don't forgive each other for jack, nothing. We hold grudges, man. We hold grudges all the time. Ain't that right? Esau know we hold grudges. You know it. He know we hold. Let's see. Let's just pick out one of these videos. I like going to these videos. Where was that, fam? Want to go this right here? I got a house Negro cousin. His wife is white. Trump got in the office. We had a little discussion about Trump and the rest of these politicians, even Hillary, who ain't worth a damn. He started laughing in his house nigga voice and said, "Oh, man, come on, man, we all in this together." No, pound cake not turned. You in it with Esau. I'm not dealing with that devil, so the hell with you too. Fam, don't you ever let a pound cake unturned Negro try to pull you in loving Esau when Esau don't give a damn about you. I'm a personal trainer. I have most of my clients have been white. So if anybody know the devil that's talking about this, I should know who the devil is. And it ain't too fun about these house Negroes because there's a whole bunch of Negro devils that I deal with as well, but not no more because I had to separate them lost sheeps. There's no rapture, and it won't be no Ashkenaz Jews blowing the trumpet. I'm just gonna watch this video with your fam to see a lot of things that they talking about. So let's just debunk that right quick. And there ain't gonna be no Edomite, no Esau, no Khazar blowing the trumpet, and there ain't gonna be no whatever I just did. I done saw something. What was it? Let's just keep going. Would you look at that devil? Look at it. A nothingless devil. All these earthquakes within 2 days. All these earthquakes within 2 days. Got 6.1 magnitude. Colombia 6.1. Indonesia 5.4. Mid-Atlantic Ridge 5.4. Indonesia 5.3. Now, what is it? Niagara something. 5.2. Carlsberg Ridge 5.2. New Zealand 5.1. India 5.1. Mexico 5.0. The Northern Mariana Islands 5.0. Indonesia 5.6. Look at that. El Salvador 5.5. Tonga 5.4. Japan 5.2. Chile 5.2. Alaska 5.2 again. Chile. My bad, fam. Check this thing out.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Mukwakadash. The belongs to the apostles of Great Millstone who are well, taught us the truth, and Barakatah to you brothers out there that's part of the Bayasha Dawda, the House of David. Basically, there's a spirit because I did a live stream about the chariots. I didn't really get to go into it like I wanted to, but remember I was talking about, I brought up Isaiah, I think it's 68, and I'm going to go to it, where it says the Lord's chariots are basically, I think it's 20,000s and thousands, and they're among him with this lady, and you can see the date. This is just, I think, yeah, the day before yesterday. As you see, the title says massive armada of UFOs emerging out of a giant spiral near the sun. Right. So she took pictures of the spirit, and those are the chariots right there. And I'm gonna go And look at that chariot. Look at the chariot, man. Massive dish-shaped UFOs. And the scriptures tell you in Ezekiel, the first chapter, there's a will within a will. So for you people that don't believe that the chariots of the Most High are so-called UFOs, you're out of your damn mind. Right? And the angel was traveling these vehicles, all right? These spiritual vehicles. I'm gonna play the video. Look, more chariots. I'm gonna play the video and let y'all see. She's gonna explain it. And that's spiritual. She said she took a picture facing the east. What are the chariots coming back to do? Coming back to carry us home, right?
Right there also. I'm gonna turn up this volume. Okay, so there's that frequency thing right there. Yeah, but these ships, they're in like a different formation. They're all over the place. And there really is so many of them.
Yeah, they're all over the place because, like the scriptures say, and the little spiral thing was talking about them coming from, the chariots can travel. So the chariots, man, they can travel, man, through portals and stuff, man. They come straight from the spiritual realm, right? Third heaven, where the Heavenly Father dwells, and they come to the earth and they visit our atmosphere. Why? Because the children of the Heavenly Father is on earth.
And we can see that they are clearly ships that got this black stuff on them, but I thought that was pretty neat to see more of these things right here on the side of this object.
Now I'm stopping it. Hold on. Wait. Now I'm going to stop this, fam. This is Wake Up Israel News for Judah. Now this is a video within the video. And would you look at that chariot right there? And like something from Batman. That ship alone is probably as big as Atlanta. We don't know. If it's not big as Atlanta, it may be 4 or 5 blocks long, 10 blocks long. We don't know. That's way up there in space and it's as big. That is a huge chariot that Ezekiel, Enoch, and Elijah Muhammad talks about.
Not this object, whatever this is, this section of these ships. This was the best photo that I had that had the most detail in it. But I posted these on my timeline. And I tried to get a picture of all the ships that were around it and stuff. And there's gobs of ships out there. And Gina, how are you catching these? I don't know. There is no human explanation, okay? I could be tapping into another.
She's catching them because the Most High wants her to catch them.
Realm, dimension, or perhaps.
Like we say, if you ain't chosen, you ain't going to see it.
Whatever's out there, I'm meant to catch on here to share with people. Okay? I don't know what we're looking at, but it definitely is something that we don't see every day. Okay? And I know you see these in sci-fi things, but there's all these objects out there.
See what she said? Normally you see those in sci-fi things because the world has a deception about the chariots that they're aliens in. But that's the so-called white man's deception to the world. So when they start visiting the earth, then they're going to think there's aliens in it, but really they're coming to take their elect back, man. Take their elect home, man, and deliver us. Now Shai's coming back on the biggest one.
Another one of those double-decker things, whatever they are, ships, but look at them. They're all over the place. If I get a photo before I leave, go to work, maybe I can work on it. And maybe I can get some more things. But yeah, these are all over the place. The photos are on my timeline. And there are different objects to the side of the sphere or whatever it is. I knew there was something over there. I just wanted to see what was on the other side. It's like we're looking at in a whole new universe or something. It's so strange.
You know, they're getting ready to come destroy America. The spirit of power behind Bashim Shai, they're getting ready to come destroy this place. And they're getting ready. They're getting ready, man. This place is almost out of here.
I know people are commenting, but I'm not looking at the comment because I'm trying to concentrate. There's not much to get in infrared today. Cloudy, overcast, but look at those frequencies. Whatever those things are, I don't know what they are. You know, but this is below it. Just look at them. This is all from one picture. And I've included the original photo on here. I really have. They're just everywhere. And they appear to be the same type. These right here, these blacks and whites.
You see the machine? It's a big machine right there. You see it? They didn't say anything about that, but like a big machine right here, a huge one, like a big portal.
I think they're up there in the clouds at times too.
The scriptures say that, man. Psalms 104 and 3. Make it the cloud his chariot, man. You walketh upon the wings.
I really do, but I think that's really nice to them to capture that again. As you know, we did. Now there's like that egg-shaped thing. And there's little ships around there also, and up there, and all around it.
The Lord willing, I'm gonna try to get the link and I'm gonna put it in the description. Because I don't want to go.
I'm gonna try to make this short. You know?
Yeah, because she's going on forever.
But yeah,
But so I can check it out.
I really don't. You know, they got really good detail on them. They really do, and it's hard to sometimes bring these things out. Yeah, I don't want to get too close in it like that, but yeah. These two things are attached to it. This was like at 10:11 a.m. this morning. And down here was like a little bitty UFO. I don't even know. It could be some kind of an alien life force. I don't know. These things were like all around it. In like another picture. I have too many pictures to post all the originals up here. But yeah, I thought this was interesting because this was attached too. You know? This is from a different picture. Okay? And these things right here, yeah, they got those black eyes. I know you can see those black eyes right there. Wait a minute. I can zoom in some. Yeah, see those black eyes and the white on them? I know I've got comments, but if I look at them, I won't be able to concentrate on what I'm doing. And I like to try to concentrate. So thank you for commenting. But yeah, I put that in like it was a live photo, and I put it in a, I guess it's a 1-second video.
But like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the description.
That's a good. I think I subscribe to his channel. All right, fam. Let's see something right here. It's about chariots. We going in overdrive. We going in overdrive. Let's see if she's talking about this right here. What is she talking about, Gina? It's March 8th.
Okay, I am on here again. I'm just now looking at the comment section underneath these photos right here of these ships. I'm going to look at them really fast, but in the comment section, we see these types of ships down here. And someone has, right here, look, this is from my photo tonight. One of these ships right here, it showed up in my photo. And Ballester Erod just shared this video right here of the ship, the actual ship. Look at that.
What type of?
That is the ship that's in the photos from tonight. And you know, we've seen that in ships time and time again. We have seen these ships time and time again. It is wow, because look at them. It's one of these like types of ships. Yeah. But he's got an actual photo of the actual video of these ships that he has shown. So this is exciting. This is exciting. I'll put it through here. I'm going to get to the comment section where he showed it. So it's from this group of pictures right here. And here's what he said. This is, we're going to play this right here. Because this right here is this right here.
You guys still there?
Watch it. Right here. I'm going to push the button. That not cool? Yeah, that is the ship right here. He says this photo is your collection. This is from my collection of photos, and he actually has shared an actual video of it. We're going to watch it again. So these little ships right here, this is it. Let's watch it. So if you're tuning in, that is a video that was shared under this group of pictures right here. And we have seen that ship quite often, these types of ships quite often in the photos. We saw them by the hundreds. The video came from Balaskarin. So I'm going to open this up in a different link, if I can. I don't know where the video came from, but it was shared by him, and I think that's wonderful. So I don't have the link.
Do you see this, fam? You want to do this? Let's do this right here. Stay there. I think you still with me. Ezekiel. Vision of living beings. This is off the top. Ezekiel 1, verse 1. On July 31st of my 13th year, I was with the Judean exiles beside the Kibar River in Babylon. The heavens were open, and I saw visions of God. This happened during the 5th year of King Jehoiachin's captivity. The Lord gave this message to Ezekiel, son of Bazai, a priest beside the Kibar River in the land of the Babylonians. And he felt the hand of the Lord taking hold of him. As I looked, I saw a great storm coming from the north, driving before it a huge cloud that flashed with lightning and shone with brilliant light. There was fire inside the cloud. Remember I told y'all those UFOs be cloaked in clouds? In the middle of the fire glowed something like gleaming amber. From the center of the cloud came 4 living beings that looked human, except they each had 4 faces, 4 wings. Their legs were straight, and their feet had hooves like those of calf, and shone like a burnished brass. Did they describe the Messiah of burnished brass? They describe the Hebrew Israelites as burnished brass. They describe these beings. They describe God as burnished brass. They describe these beings as burnished brass. Under each of the 4 wings, I could see human hands. So each of the 4 beings had 4 faces and 4 wings. The wings of each living being touched the wings of the beings beside it. Each one moved straight forward in any direction without turning around. Each had a human face in the front, the face of a lion on the right side, the face of an ox on the left side, and the face of an eagle on the back. Each had 2 pairs of outstretched wings, one pair stretched out to touch the wings of the living beings on either side of it, and the other pair covered his body. They went in wherever direction the spirit chose, and they moved straight forward in any direction without turning around. The living beings looked like bright coals of fire, of brilliant torches, and lightning seemed to flash back and forth among them, and the living beings darted to and fro like flashes of lightning. As I looked at these beings, I saw 4 wheels touching the ground beside them, one wheel belonging to each. The wheels sparkled as if made of beryl. All 4 wheels looked alike and were made the same. Each wheel had a second wheel turning crosswise within it. The beings could move in any of the 4 directions they faced without turning as they moved. The rims of the 4 wheels were tall, fragment, and they were covered with eyes all around. When the living beings moved, the wheels moved with them. When they flew upward, the wheels went up too. The spirit of the living beings was in the wheels. So wherever the spirit went, the wheels and the living beings also went. When the beings moved, the wheels moved. When the beings stopped, the wheels stopped. When the beings flew upward, the wheels rose up. For the spirit of the living beings was in the wheels. Spread out above them was a surface like the sky, glittering like crystal. Beneath this surface, the wings of each living being stretched out to touch the other's wings, and each had 2 wings covering its body. As they flew, their wings sounded to me like waves crashing against the shore, or like the voice of Almighty, or like the shouting of a mighty army. When they stopped, they let down their wings. As they stood with wings lowered, a voice spoke from beyond the crystal surface above them. Above this surface was something that looked like a throne made of blue lapis lazuli. and on the throne high above was a figure whose appearance resembled a man. From what appeared to be his waist up, he looked like gleaming amber, flickering like a fire. And from his waist down, he looked like a burning flame, shining with splendor. All around him was a glowing halo, like a rainbow shining in the clouds on a rainy day. This is what the glory of the Lord looked like to me. When I saw it, I fell face down on the ground, and I heard someone's voice speaking to me. Stand up, son of man, said the voice. I want to speak with you. The Spirit came into me as he spoke. And he set me on my feet. I listened carefully to his words. Son of man, he said, I am sending you to the nation of Israel, a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. They and their ancestors have been rebelling against me to this very day. They are a stubborn and hard-hearted people. But I am sending you to say to them, this is what the sovereign and most high Lord says. And whether they listen or refuse to listen or not, for remember, they are rebels. At least they would know they have had a prophet among them. Son of man, do not fear them or their words. Don't be afraid, even though their hearts surround you like nettles and briars stinging scorpions. Do not be dismayed by their dark scars, even though they are rebels. You must give them my messages, whether they will listen or not. But they won't listen, for they are completely rebellious. Son of man, listen to what I say to you. Do not join them in their rebellion. Open your mouth and eat what I give you. Then I looked and saw a hand reaching out to me. It held a scroll which he unrolled, and I saw that both sides were covered with funeral songs, words of sorrow, and pronouncements of doom. The voice said to me, Son of man, eat what I have given you. Eat this scroll, then go and give his message to the people of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he fed me the scroll and filled your stomach with this, he said. And when I eat it, it tastes as sweet as honey in my mouth. Then he said, Son of man, go to the people of Israel and give them my message. I am not sending you to a foreign people whose language you cannot understand. No, I'm not sending you to people with strange and difficult speech. If I did, they would listen. But the people of Israel won't listen to you any more than they listen to me. For the whole lot of them are hard-hearted and stubborn. But look, I have made you as obstinate and hard-hearted as they are. I have made your forehead as hard as the hardest rock. So don't be afraid of them or fear their anger looks, even though they are rebels. Black people give you a mean look when they don't like the truth, don't they? They give you those keeping it real looks. You want to go back and draw back and slap the taste out their mouth, you know. You try to tell them what's right, they won't look at you like you telling them something was wrong. Because in these days, was wrong is right and was right is wrong. When you have an Edomite spirit, you know your spirit ain't worth a doggity dang. All right. Then he added, Son of man, let all my words sink deep into your heart first. Listen to them carefully for yourself. Then go to your people in exile and say to them, this is what the sovereign and most high Lord says. Do this whether they listen to you or not. See, the God know they ain't gonna listen. It's like your father telling you, Chris, go tell Kevin to do this. He know Kevin ain't gonna listen. But when he see Kevin, he gonna whoop Kevin's ass. Go tell him what I say. He ain't gonna listen, but you tell him this, all right? Yes, sir. Yes, daddy. Yes, father. And then your brother don't listen. I ain't studying, daddy. He ain't gonna see me do this foolishness. I'm grown. And get tore out the dang frame. Now, this brother, then the spirit lifted me up, and I heard a loud rumbling and sound behind me. May the glory of the Lord be praised in this place. It was the sound of the wings of the living being as they brushed against each other and the rumbling of their wheels beneath them. The spirit lifted me up and took me away. I went in bitterness and turmoil, but the Lord's hold on me was strong. And I came to the colony of Judean exiles in Tel-Ahibi, beside the Kibar River. I was overwhelmed and sat among them for 7 days, a watchman from Israel. I'm on chapter 3, verse 16. You guys can read the rest. And going from there, let me read verse 16 to 20, and then I'll stop. After 7 days, the Lord gave me a message. He said, Son of man, I have appointed you a watchman of Israel. Whenever you receive a message from me, warn people immediately. If I warn the wicked, saying you are under the penalty of death, but you fail to deliver the warning, they will die in their sins. And I will hold you responsible for their death. If you warn them and they refuse to repent and keep on sinning, they will die in their sins. But you will have saved yourself because you obeyed me. In other words, I'm going to make you responsible for your little brother or your little sister, or your family, or your brothers and sisters. If you keep your mouth shut and don't tell them what's right, what's wrong, then their faults, you will be held accountable for their faults. But if you tell them what's right, what's wrong, and they don't listen, then you get a pass. If I warn the wicked, saying you are under penalty of death, but you failed to deliver the warning, they will die in their sins, and I will hold you responsible for their deaths. If you warn them and they refuse to repent and keep on sinning, they will die in their sins, but you will have saved yourself because you obey me. You will save yourself a good butt whooping. This is what's going on in the world right now. All these chariots, man. This lady got so many chariots going on, it's ridiculous. She's seeing, matter of fact, you can also download an app on your phone. I got too much data on my phone to even download this app. But it's an app. It's an app that you can download. And it's like not an infrared, it might be an infrared app, but it's a telescope app that make you catch these things. But let's listen to some more videos, all right, fam? I know you guys probably want to go on with your business. It's like 11 o'clock East Coast time. You know. Anyway, let's just cut the show. Let's cut the show. All right. You guys still with me? You guys are with me, all right? I want to say this right here. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for subscribing. Like, share, subscribe. Tell people about Wake Up Israel News with Chris Judah. Hey man, I bring biblical stuff. I bring stuff that, you know, giants, Nephilims, even like creatures and cryptid things in America. Werewolves, man. My friend who just texted me just now, she saw a werewolf dog looking creature in Rex, Georgia. All right. I want to have her on my show so she can talk about this stuff. This stuff is I'm telling you, all this stuff is biblical, and we watch too much damn TV not to know that it's so much stuff going on that it'll make your head spin. We're not the only walking, living creatures on this earth. We are humans. We are God's people. First of all, we are the children. of Israel. The other Gentiles, the Messiah called them a dog, right? Now, I'm not putting y'all down saying you're dogs, but people say, Chris, you're a little too, what you call that word? What you call that word, fam? You are not militant, radical. The Most High, the Messiah said that, the lady said, I need, he said, I only come from the lost sheep of Israel. And why would I give them, why would I give their blessings to a dog? She said, well, even a dog eat the scrap from the table. He said, well, Lord, have mercy. I hear you, sister. Let me go bless this woman because her faith is real. He called her a dog. And if that ain't radical, I don't know what is. Then he said, I didn't come to bring peace. I come to bring divisions with a sword. I come to separate the son from the father from the son, the mother from the daughter-in-law from the mother-in-law, the son-in-law from the father-in-law. I come to divide. I did not come to bring peace. When Peter sliced off that Roman ear, he told Peter to put your sword back. He didn't say throw it away, because the Messiah knows that the Father is not a punk father. He's a masculine man that made masculine Hebrew Israelites. And on that note, love you, fam. This is Wake Up Israel News with Chris Judah. I write books. My books are in the description box. Love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time. Shalom.